Hello, doll lovers. It's Ruby Red's World of Dolls, and welcome back. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that all is well, fantastic, and fabulous your way. I thought I'd drop in and, have a little collection update chat with you and just show you guys a couple of things that I have added to the collection, because the whole thing going on with me right now in my doll collection, and you guys, if you follow me, then you heard this discussion quite often here on the channel, that I'm scaling back my collection and trying to focus more on what I have. I've really been working a lot in my doll room. My vision is coming together, and I'm really proud of it, and I'm really proud of myself as well. And I've really been working on the collection. I've been working hard on trying to decide what I'm parting with, what I can't part with, what's going to get packed up and maybe looked at later to see if I want to part with it or not. I'm doing it that way because over 35 years of collecting dolls, and those of you that are out there in the same boat as me, some of you been collecting longer than me, you know that there comes a time when you really have to look at what you have and where your collection is going. And even though I have a nice size room for my collection, I do have dolls all over my home because I love dolls. And dolls just to me bring some kind of personality to a room or a home that I just enjoy. A lot of people are afraid of dolls. I've had people come to my house over the years and, they said the dolls creep them out because they look so realistic, or they've seen a movie and, the dolls just have a bad rep. Guys, my mom collected dolls like I do. She didn't collect as wide a range of dolls as I did, but my mom loved dolls as well. And she used to sew for her dolls, and she was the only one in my family that quite understood doll collecting and the love of dolls like I did. So, my brothers don't understand it. None of my family understands it. And, most of my friends don't. But, none of that deters me from collecting them. It doesn't. Because I'm just the type of person, this is my world. And you don't have to understand it, but you do have to respect it. So that's just where I am with that. But you get to a point where you realize you just got so much. And that's where I'm at right now. I just have so much stuff. And so many dolls. And not just dolls, but stuff that goes along with collecting the dolls. And I'm not enjoying it like I want, because I'm finding that I have stuff that I have purchased that I forgot that I had, because it's out of sight, out of mind. You guys know how it goes, and that is absolutely true. So I've been gathering dolls that I definitely know that I'm parting with, because I just, they just don't have a room or a place in my collection anymore. And then I have dolls that I really want to keep, but I know I'm just keeping them and I'm not going to ever do anything with them. They're not on display. I don't photograph them. I don't do anything with them. So they're just packed away, and, I just need to find them forever homes. But they're no longer, they don't no longer need to be here in the collection. But I'm starting to feel really good about that, because I'm starting to see what I really love and focus on what I really love, because I just had to do some reflecting, and I just had to do some thinking. What do I enjoy about this hobby? Okay, first of all, I love dolls, all kinds, but let's be realistic. I can't have all the dolls, and I don't want all the dolls. I love to photograph dolls. I love the scenes. I love having my dolls on display. I love having them in dollramas with the realistic look of the dolls. I just love that. I love them being on display. When I come in my doll room, it just puts me in a good way. So I love dressing them and styling them. So with that being what I'm really enjoying, then that's why I'm asking myself, why do you have so much and stop buying so much. So that's what I've been doing. So I really have not been as tempted as I usually am to purchase and buy. Now I do have 2 new dolls here on the table that you guys are looking at. Now you guys know I'm a big fan of the Inspiring Women series. Not gonna stop collecting my dolls, but I'm just having to tell myself I don't need to start a new collection. You know, that I love the Rainbow High dolls, and you guys know I have the Rainbow High doll house, and I have some Rainbow High dolls. But I had to tell myself, you need to stop buying them, because you know what's going to happen. The same thing with the LOL Surprise OMG dolls. Love those dolls, and I have a nice little collection here on display in the doll room, and I'm satisfied with what I have in the collection, because I just can't keep adding, because I don't have anywhere to put them. So there are certain things that I'm just not going to open up right now. So I did finally get my anime wand doll. You guys, she's absolutely gorgeous. If you want this beautiful doll, I know she sold out quickly on Mattel Creations when she dropped, but she is now available at Amazon. She's been available at Amazon for a while, but mine just came this week. And I'm not going to unbox her. I'm going to leave her in the box for now. She's one of the dolls that, she's not going to get done anything with, but just be on display. So for now, she can stay in the box. And that's going to be where she's going to be. I have Mr. Fabulous and Terrence here because I told you guys I had a little order coming from AliExpress. And they're here because they want to show off the new shoes that they have gotten in the new Ken wardrobe. You guys know I love my Ken dolls, and I know that I'm jumping all over the place talking about this collection, but this video is about collecting, what I'm collecting. So we'll be discussing this and that in this quick little video. So these shoes are not new. These are the sneakers. These are, what did my daughter say they were? Nike ones, Jordan ones, I don't know, but they're really nice shoes. They're very realistic. I really like these shoes a lot. I got them from AliExpress. I had been wanting to get these shoes for my dolls, but the price point was just not a price point that I was willing to pay, and I was just waiting. Then the price of the shoes would get reasonable, but then the shipping for the shoes would be crazy. And they would want you to pay that price for each pair of shoes. And you would end up paying more for shipping than you would for the shoes. So I was like, no, not going to do it. So finally, I found a store that was selling these shoes on AliExpress for a great price. And the shipping was free. So I was like, hey. And then, when they first came out, I remember they're like keychains. There are some that are keychains, but these are actual miniature shoes. These are actual miniature Nikes. They had a whole bunch of kinds. I only got 3 pairs starting off, but I am definitely going to go back and get some more at some point. But you guys, I'm putting myself on a budget, and I've spent what I'm going to spend for the month, so I won't be buying anytime this month. But I really love them. These are not keychains. These are actual miniature sneakers. And they have the real strings, and they look really good on the dolls. They look really good. Really good, as you can see. And they came packaged just like this. Each shoe came in a bag. So this is the 3rd pair. And they came in the bag just like this. And they were packaged very well. So great seller, great purchase, and I will definitely be purchasing from them again. Those came from AliExpress. So wanted to show you guys those. So I am buying things. I'm just not buying a lot of things, and I'm trying to focus on the things that I really enjoy the most, which is the fashions, which is the photography part and styling the dolls. I really love the photography piece, and that means having cool dioramas, coming up with a perfect scene, a perfect shot for my story, so that when you read the caption, the story and the caption clicks right there like that. And that's what I really love right now in my doll hobby. So that's what I'm focusing on. In life for me, I I have a routine, but sometimes I hate routines. You know, there are some things in life that I just don't want to do over and over again. It has to change. And that's where I am with the doll hobby. There are things in my hobby, in this collection, that at one time brought me a lot of happiness and joy, but now I'm just not feeling it anymore. And I'm really moving toward what I'm having fun with doing. My fashion dolls are really what I'm loving right now. So that's why I'm focusing on my fashion dolls so much, because that's where I'm at and that's what makes me happy. Now, I finally did move my AG American Girl dolls and their display shelf into my daughter's room. And that's their home for now. Don't know if it's their permanent home, but they look good in there and that's where they are. Not parting with my American Girl dolls. Those dolls have a lot of memories for me. A lot of time and money went into that collection. And I think I probably have about 35, 36 American Girl dolls and a very large collection of fashions. Because you guys know I love the dressing part of the doll hobby. So that's where they are now. So now I have decided that since I have housed them there for now, the space. All right, Terrence, what in the world's going on with you this morning? You startled me there. Are you okay? All right. So the space that I have, and it's a pretty big space, I was going to put, and I still am, the 2 shelves that I already have, as you guys can see in the corner over there. 2 more of those shelves would fit perfectly in that space. And I want to put more dollramas there for the photos. So that's where I'm at right now with that. And he's falling over again. See, Terrence is on a fresh doll body. And the joints, and it's an older body. And the joints are kind of, he has the ankle joints. And the ankle joints sometimes get loose. And they don't always stand like they should. But let me fix him. I really love these shoes, guys. But I'm really feeling good about the doll room and the dolls and all. And the dolls that I'm parting with. And getting the collection where I want to go. Because I'm starting to realize I don't like clutter. My doll hobby is probably the biggest clutter bug in my life. And that's why purging it and getting in some kind of order in it is really making me feel good inside. And you know, when you feel good inside, it starts to show on the outside. And you start to feel it on the outside. Now, for me, Mattel really drew me back in really hard when they gave us the BMR 1959 collection. I have a shelf for that collection. We only got 2 waves of that collection. I think they gave it to us in 2 waves. And they retired it. It broke my heart when that collection retired because I really love those dolls. Love the style, the face sculpts. A lot of the fashions ain't my taste, but hey, I'm not a fashionista. So hey, that part doesn't, deter me one way or the other. But I love the made-to-move bodies, and the dolls were pretty affordable. And I love those dolls. So when they didn't give us another wave, my heart sunk. But they made up for it when they gave us the Barbie Signature Looks dolls. Wow. $19.99, new face sculpts, and pretty basic fashions. And made to move bodies. For less than $20. Well, let's say the $25 price range. We got different skin tones, though we still want more skin tones, but they are making progress. So those are the dolls that I love the most. Those are the dolls I spend most of the time with. Those are the dolls when I'm buying any accessories or anything for the hobby. I'm thinking about those size dolls. So I know that's where it is for me right now. So that's what I'm kind of focusing on. So that's why it's been real easy not buying. Even though when I still go to my local Walmart, I'm going to go in the toy section. But I'm not tempted to always grab a doll or buy a doll for retail therapy. Because I'm going deeper in my feelings and thoughts about what are you going to do with it when you get it home? What are you going to do with it? So that brings me to this beauty right here. I purchased her from my local Walgreens. I was in there picking up some photos and grabbing some snacks the other day, and I saw her. Okay, I had got off work. I was really tired. My ankle had been bothering me that day for some reason. I don't know what was it, the shoes, but my ankle was really, it had swollen. I do a lot of walking out there on that cement floor during summer school because we're at the big school and we're on one end and we have to walk way to the other end like 2 or 3 times a day. And I went to Walgreens, and like I said, to pick up my photos and to grab me some snacks. It was the only stop that I was making, you know, because like I said, my ankle was bothering me and I was frustrated. But I still found a way to muster it to the toy section. And there was this beautiful doll on the top shelf, only one of her kind, staring at me. And I looked at the shelf and I said, okay, she's cute. She is very cute. And I think she's probably from the newest basic line. You're not getting her. That's what I told myself. You're not getting her. Go. So I did. I went and I paid for my snacks, got in my car, came home. I could not stop thinking about this doll all night. And I went researching her. I found reviews of the other dolls that were available in this collection. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So it's 3 dolls in this collection, and everybody could find her and her, but most people could not find her, which is the one I saw. So I just was like, you know, I have got to go back and get her. Yes, I unboxed her. I did away with the packaging, but I did save this piece of the packaging because I'm trying to do away with clutter, guys. So I told myself it was only one doll. If she's available tomorrow when I get off work, I'm getting her. So I went back to the Walgreens the next day and she was still there, and I purchased her. She was $9. Now, I don't normally pay that much for the basic dolls. The basic dolls I usually can get for like $6 tops. But she was $9. I want to say she was a glitter something. I can't remember, but the packaging did not say what doll it was. But I'm just remembering what the shelf label was saying. Glitter something. But this doll is absolutely gorgeous, and she has a beautiful head, and I mean, she's just gorgeous. There is no pixelation. Her face is just gorgeous. I loved her hair color. I hope it's showing up on the camera. Her hair is very soft. Her outfit is adorable. The little plastic necklace, of course. And I love these shoes. Love the shoes. Love the shoes. I love the shoes. Now, if I'm able to find the other 2 from this collection in my Family Dollar or Dollar General or Five Below, because I did find the last ones at Five Below, I'm probably going to grab them because I love the dresses and I love the shoes. But I love this doll, and I love her face sculpt. And I can see me using her head later on for one of my models or characters in my miniverse. So that's why I purchased her. So see how deep I'm going with making sure I'm checking myself before I wreck myself. So I have a spool display. It's called a spool holder, guys. And I'll show that to you guys one day. Not today, though. I don't want no judgment. But I have quite a few doll heads that, you know, I collect with my fashion dolls, you know, to save on space as well. Sometimes I might rebody a doll and use it as a model, but then I grow tired of it because I don't use it for a while, and then I want to use their made to move body for a new fresh look. So they lose the body, their head retires, and someone else gets it. So this is something I've been doing for quite a while. Ever since I started getting the nerve to switch the heads on made to move bodies, this is what I've been doing. So you guys know, when you start collecting these Barbies, you guys know how it works. You end up with so many dolls, and I don't have enough time in my life to focus on every one of these dolls and get every one of these dolls the quality time that he or she might deserve. And then after a while, I get somebody that's fresher and newer. And, I was looking at somebody today who has this body tone, the same skin tone as her. This is the Naturalistas. She's gorgeous. And I have another one of her. I have the original hairstyle and outfit and all. And I did her little hair and twisties, but I love this head. So I might end up retiring her head for a little bit and using this one. So that's where I'm at. And it really saves money. It saves on space. But like I said, I bought this this spool holder where you can store your spools of thread, and it makes a perfect tool to store doll heads. It really does. So that's something that I use and do. One time I was putting them in bags and plastic containers, but then I couldn't remember who I had and what I had. So having them displayed on that spool holder, thread spool holder, I can see who's over there. And it makes it a lot easier because, you know, sometimes you might grow tired of the doll, but you don't want to get rid of it. So, you know, a head doesn't take up as much space. Head doesn't take up as much space. So guys, you know, I just wanted to drop in because I really don't have anything to unbox right now, though I do have a lot of stuff in the box. I'm looking at my Barbie the movie doll collection and I want to unbox it, but I want to get my shelves in that space over there so that when I unbox them, I can put them up on display. I'm tired of getting stuff and not being able to display it and look at it and enjoy it, which is the whole purpose of me buying it in the first place. So, you know, that's just where I'm at. And I don't feel bad about not unboxing and reviewing my Barbie the movie dolls because there's so many reviews on YouTube. You know, guys, I love watching other YouTubers unboxings and videos and collections. I do. So, you know, the videos and reviews are out there, some pretty good ones. So I don't feel so bad about that. Now, the only thing that I do have coming in the Barbie, in my doll collecting hobby is the Barbie at Barbie style fashion packs. You guys know I was going to get those fashion packs, but of course Mattel Creations is so darn slow. You know, some people are getting theirs. Some people are getting one of them instead of both of them, even though they ordered both of them together in the same order. Mine is still processing. So I'm hoping this week I get an email saying that mine has shipped and they're on the way. So that I do have that. You guys know I'm going to buy my fashions. I realize that I have too many fashions as well. I have so many fashions. And when I want to go and start styling and dressing the dolls, I'm trying to remember, do I have that? What did I do with that? I know I got it. I just don't know where it is. So, so much going on. But, you know, I just like to drop in and give you guys my feelings and thoughts and where I'm at. You guys seem to like that. You guys share with me. And I love hearing about y'all's journey on the doll hobby collection. Because you guys know, a lot of time and money goes into this hobby. And over the last 6 years, let's say 6 years, over the last 6 years, I have spent a lot of money in my doll hobby. Probably more in 6 years than I've spent with the whole time. Because, you know, in 35 years of collecting, there are times when I would go on a doll out and I wouldn't buy any dolls. You know, I still kept my dolls, love my dolls, but there was nothing out there that interested me, so I didn't buy anything. But, you know, I went through something in my life 6 years ago, and I got back into the hobby to get myself through it, and I'm starting to realize that I need to step back. And I'm so glad that I've done that. You know, like I said, I have to check myself before I wreck myself. A lot of money, and I don't regret spending the money because at the time buying that doll or that item made me happy. And guys, you know my motto, live in the moment. As long as I'm paying my bills and I'm not, you know, taking away from the important things, being responsible, because this is important to me too, because it makes me happy. And if it makes me happy, then it's important, and I'm not hurting anyone. All right, guys, battery went dead, but again, like I said, in the moment, it made me happy, so I have no regret. And, you know, that's what life is all about. Because one moment you can be this, and then the next it can be that. So you just got to learn to live in the moment, but still with sensible moves. So I enjoy the hobby. I enjoy the dolls. I have enjoyed bringing my plan together for my doll room, and I'm loving where it's at right now. I've enjoyed the dolls that I'm pulling together to purge, and the dolls that I'm kind of riding the fence about. Now, in 35 years of collecting, I have not a lot, but I have had a couple of times where there have been items that I have purged and later on I regretted it. And I don't want to do that. So now what I tell myself is, if you're unsure, just keep it and come back. And then if you still feel the same way, then you probably still don't want it. You know, I've done that with clothes. It's like this year I might not want to get rid of these shoes or this item, but then when I go back through my closet next year or 2 years later, I'm like, gosh, I haven't even worn this since I said I didn't want to get rid of it. It's time for it to go. And you know, that's what I've been doing with my dolls. So some of you have hit me up on Instagram and here on YouTube about me selling dolls. I have been selling dolls on Facebook Marketplace, but that kind of limits how many people see the items and how many people you can actually sell to and can purchase from you, because it's local pickup. But I'm thinking that since I'll have next month off, after this Friday, summer school will be over, thank God, and I will have more time to look at what I got and able to go to the post office and mail things. Now, I do think that I'm going to do like some Instagrammers have done, make some sale posts on my news feed, and anybody that shows interest can messenger me and we can discuss about shipping and how to pay. And of course the shipping would have to be on the person that's purchasing the item, and I might go that way. I do have some some dolls in box. I have dolls out of box, but you guys know I'm an adult collector. I'm letting go of some of my 18-inch dolls. There's not a lot of them, but I do have some OG and some My Life As dolls that I'm going to part with. And they've just been dolls that got unboxed, reviewed here on the channel, and they were just displayed on a shelf and not played with at any sort at any time. So they're still like new condition. So I'm saying that to say, if you don't follow me on Instagram and you are interested in maybe purchasing some of these dolls, you can hit me up. Follow me on Instagram and you'll see when I make the post about the sales. I thought about eBay, but I've never sold on eBay before, and I might look into that too. I bought a lot from eBay, but never purchased. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking, but I am going to be making it a broader view of people to be able to purchase from me, because if not, you know, I probably won't be able to sell to who I want. I want to be able to sell to people. I want to sell the dolls, but I don't want to just put the dolls somewhere that are not going to be going to good homes. I want my girls and boys to go to good homes. I have some Project MC Squared dolls still in the box. I have a bunch of them that were open from the box and I stole their clothes, but the dolls are still brand new, but they're nude. So I have some of those as well. I have some Barbies. You know, I have some fashionistas that I have a lot of stuff. But again, like I said, you'll have to follow me on Instagram, and then I'll touch base here on the YouTube channel as often as I can. You guys know I don't do videos as much as I used to, but I am going to try to keep everybody posted that showed interest in purchasing some of the dolls from me. So guys, I do think I rambled on enough about the update and what's going on in my doll collection right now. Like I said, I'm really enjoying my dolls a lot more, that I can see them and they're out on display and I can see them and, you know, just enjoy them and put my hands on them. And guys, I want to tell you guys this too. I don't know if you guys are, because you guys know a lot of us are all about the made to move bodies, and we like having the extra bodies around. And you need them, because if you use the bodies a lot and you use those dolls a lot, like I said, switching out the heads like I do, you're going to need spare bodies. So you like to try to get them when you can get them for a good price. Amazon had, and I want to say other retailers have them too. Best Buy had the same price, because they're competing with the prices. It's like if one person marks them down, then the other one does it too, to try to keep the price competitive. But I got mine from Amazon. I got the Barbie. Some of the Barbie looks were on sale, and I think they still are, for like $11. And this was the last, not the current wave, but the wave before the current wave, that they had some of those girls for $11. And I picked up one or two, because I still have quite a nice stash of them. But I couldn't let them go with that price, because I know the made-to-move bodies are something that, I don't know how long we'll be getting them, and in the different skin tones. So I thought I'd share that with you guys as well. Alright guys, that concludes this video. I've rambled on enough, and you guys hit me up in the comments about what you're doing. What's going on in your collection? Are you purging any dolls? Are you buying any new dolls? What are you doing in your doll collection? I can't wait to hear from you guys. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And I did hear about a sneak peek, a leak that happened with the Naturalistas. I think they're doing the Latina collection next. Looking forward to those too. But because I'm in a new mindset about the dolls, I'm not going to run and try to buy all of them. I'm going to pick and choose the ones I really, really want. Because at the end of the day, I don't need any of this. It's not a need, it's a want. And listen, life's needs and wants are just as important as needs in my world. So I'm trying to tell myself, you need to pick and choose, because you're trying to keep yourself to a point where you want to be able to be able to love and enjoy them all, and you don't want to have to pack them away. And I have filled my closet up in this doll room again with doll stuff, and it's all brand new stuff, extra made-to-move bodies and all that other stuff. Okay, I'm going into talking again. All right guys, you know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram. We are Ruby Red's World of Dolls there. Continue being awesome, fantastic, and fabulous. And I will see you awesome, amazing people in my next video.